Hello everybody, this is GoldGleeGamer1, and welcome to Let's Play Kirby's Dream Land. And with me today I got CosmicMetaKnight.
Hello folks.
Yeah, and now I know you've seen me LP this game before, but we're actually going to do this in hard mode. But first, as you can see, I'm in the configuration mode, where you can set how much health you have, how many lives you have starting, and also you can access the sound test too. And now by selecting a combination of 3 buttons, you'll be in extra mode.
Greens. This is where it all began.
Yep. This was Kirby's very first game, even before the copy ability was introduced.
Yeah, in this game we only had the inhale ability. I believe the copy ability I believe was introduced in Kirby's Adventure. Yeah. Because Kirby's Dream Land 2 actually came out after that game.
Yes. Kirby's Adventure was released in '93, and Dreamland 2 was released in '95.
They're all good games.
Oh, yes, they are.
I can say, like, Kirby, like Mario, has, been pretty consistent with, how good his games are.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, look at that Super Game Boy Color scheme.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, apparently playing on the Super Game Boy is the only way I can LP Game Boy games.
If you had a GameCube, you could play this on the Game Boy player for that, but I actually do have one here, but yeah. And then silence.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, that does kind of happen during group commentaries.
Yeah, sometimes.
And now for the first boss ever, Wispy Woods.
Yep. Yeah, and I did say this before. Wispy Woods is like the first boss of almost every Kirby game I've played except one.
Which would be Epic Yarn. Wait, he's the first boss in Return to Dreamland?
Yes, he is.
Spoilers! I'm just kidding.
Well, it wouldn't be a spoiler to anyone who's actually played the game.
Well, actually, I don't care if Wispy's the first boss or not, just because, that's usually as tradition would have it.
True.
Castle Lololo.
Yep, the one stage that got deleted from Kirby Superstar.
Yeah, but other than that, it's basically with Superstar, Spring Breeze is essentially a remake of this entire game.
Oh, yes.
Except easier, thanks to the copy abilities. Actually, this music that we're hearing right now, well, actually, we can't hear it because we have the audio muted, but that they'll hear, the viewers, would actually be later become Dynablade's theme, as heard in Kirby's Air Ride.
Oh. Oh yes, and I believe it's also heard during the Wham Bam Jewel battle in Superstar Ultra.
Yes. For some reason. Actually, though, the theme itself, also, in Air Ride, is actually the music you hear when you fight King Dedede. So, HAL Labs kind of has a, I don't know, this little tradition of reusing that boss theme for some reason.
So it's not every game where we hear King Dedede's usual theme battle.
Yeah, basically. And, in Superstar Ultra, actually, his theme kind of got a remix with a masked Dedede fight, which actually sounds pretty cool. I like it.
Yeah, and they cut out King Dedede's theme in Adventure. They just used the regular boss music.
Yeah. And now here we have, this is Lololo, right?
Yep, because the one with the bow is Lololo.
Do we see her in this fight?
Not this one, but in an upcoming battle.
Okay, so we do see both of them. Actually, fun fact: if anyone's played Adventures of Lolo, I believe, This is actually the same character. I think it was made by the same company. Actually, that fight's actually a lot different in Superstar. And now we can just shoot fire.
Yeah, it took me a while to realize that is not invincibility.
I kind of thought you were invincible for a second.
I thought so too, but only like that candy would make you invincible.
And we still have 7 lives.
Yep. Thank goodness for configuration mode.
Okay, actually, here's the fight we see in Superstar. This fight right here.
Yes.
Except in that game, it's actually easier.
Yes, because you can knock them out with a crash ability.
I never tried that. But the other thing is that they actually take a lot longer to enter the holes here. So it kind of makes the fight a bit easier. Because they're not speeding across this fast. Just saying, screw it, I'll take the damage. And they are defeated. I'm actually surprised though that they did scrap this fight from Superstar. Wait, no, they didn't. They scrapped the castle, my mistake.
Yeah. No, the boss of this stage was cut out in Superstar.
What's the boss of this stage?
Kabula.
Oh yeah. The giant ship, right? The airship?
Yeah, actually it's... I don't know, it's more like a cannon or a blimp.
Well, actually, they did bring the fight back for Superstar Ultra during Revenge of the King mode. That's the only place where it appears.
Revenge of the King. You mean like Revenge of
Midnight? The mode itself is called Revenge of the King. It's basically this on hard mode, though it's actually a lot different.
Yes, I know there's another mode called Meta Nightmare.
Yeah, it's actually really fun.
Yeah, because instead of Kirby, you play as Meta.
Well, the whole Meta Nightmare concept got introduced with the remake of Kirby's Adventure, which would be Nightmare in Dreamland. And it's basically a great way of speedrunning the game, but with Meta Knight. And even though you have only 3 health, he's broken as all hell.
Yeah.
Though strangely enough, you don't fight Nightmare.
Yeah.
You only go up to DDD. Yeah, freaking Gordos.
Yeah, I find the Nightmare Vampire easier than the Nightmare Orb.
I'll agree with that. Though, nowadays I barely get hit by either one of them. Only if...
Yeah, the reason
okay,
why the Nightmare Orb is so tough is because not only do you have to hit him like 60 times, you have to defeat him like less than 75 seconds.
Wait, there's actually a time limit?
Well, yeah, because like if you end up hitting the ground before you defeat him, then it's instant death. So, and you end up hitting the ground if you take too long.
Yeah, I do remember taking too long one time, but that's when I was a kid, so... Nowadays I can beat him no problem. I'm getting Orange Ocean flashbacks from this.
Do you think that like a whole whale cutscene was rather pointless?
Yeah. There was really no reason for it.
Yeah, why couldn't Kirby just take the Warp Star all the way to the clouds?
We spent a lot of time making that scene. You're gonna watch it. I'm actually surprised to see Kabul as this small. Or Kabula. Because in, what am I thinking of? Superstar Ultra is actually significantly larger, but in that game, you're actually fighting him with the starship that you see when you're in the heart of the Galactic Nova.
Oh, you mean with the shooting gun?
And that was really fast.
Yep.
No, I won't blame you for dying, because I did die my first time when I fought him.
Yeah, well, that time I didn't have full health.
No, I had full health and I still died, but that's probably because he was attacking me a lot faster than he does in Superstar Ultra. Ah, Scarfies. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. Scruffies.
I thought they were Scarfies.
No, I was calling them what Mo thought they were called. He called them He called them Scruffies.
Yeah, I forget why he even called them Scruffies.
Oh no, I was watching the Superstar race again, like yesterday.
Oh, okay. I think the most memorable line from that race was when Bright Wolf said, "I'm crying on the inside."
We should redo that race sometime, since now I can actually race.
Oh yeah, I felt bad that you couldn't be in that race. Yeah, the problem was, like, Mo raged quit during part 4, and then by the end of the video I decided to call it quits because Bright Wolf was the only one left.
Yeah, but I think the worst offender was DKC2.
Oh yeah, well, that was clearly a runaway.
Yeah, that was just taking too long.
Yeah. I know. It was even longer than Super Mario 64 by only a few minutes.
We need to redo that one too, just because, you know, I had tech issues and...
Well, it was only our first race, so I don't think we even expected that to happen.
No, but somebody was pissed about it.
Oh. Yes, and someone who shall not be named.
Because he doesn't deserve to be named. And now we have Kracko.
Right. Actually, Kracko Jr.
Well, it's actually moving a lot faster than I remember.
Yes, I remember like Kracko Jr. actually appears in Kirby's Adventure, but you don't fight him.
Wait, where?
In the boss of World 4, Grape Garden.
That's not exactly Kracko Jr. Well, I guess it could be, but then he turns into regular Kracko.
Yes, because you just have to outrun him with a high jump ability.
Yeah. Otherwise, he destroys the floor beneath your feet.
Yeah, that's if you take too long flying up.
Which with the high jump, there's really no excuse.
Right.
This is reminding me of a power-up in Brawl. This is what you have right now. It's reminding me of the spicy curry power-up, or is that the spicy curry?
Spicy curry.
There's a spicy curry item in Brawl, which just makes you breathe fire constantly.
Oh, okay.
And there's that moon, which is a door.
Yeah, the first time I played this, I didn't even know that secret entrance existed.
I think it's also there in Adventure.
And Superstar.
Oh, it is?
Yes, except in Superstar, you have the option to fight Bonkers.
Ah. Okay, now we have Kracko.
Yes.
Now, what do you think about this fight here?
Well, in hard mode, I noticed that Kracko has like different attacks. Like he'll actually swoop down on one side and try to get you.
Like he just did now.
Yes.
And Kracko's beaten.
Yep.
Jesus, you make this look easy. And now here's Mount DDD. Actually, in Superstar, it only consists of like this room and then the boss room.
Oh yeah, I think it was a good thing that they cut out the whole re-entering previous stages thing. Superstar.
Well, right now, well, it's just a boss rush for this is.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, I should point out about those Gordos that block the doors. If you touch them, it's
really?
instant death.
Wow, that's
yes.
That sucks.
Yeah, well, it actually was proven in that race that Lantis Company did. Yeah, because I remember in one moment Ixion actually touched one of those Gordos and it
how
was
much health do you
instant
have?
death for him. I don't remember. I'd have to check again.
Okay, but that sucks if that's instant kill.
Yeah.
The way to get rid of it is just to touch the Kirby that's back there.
Yep.
But too bad they don't give you any more health before you start the fight.
Yeah, that's a shame.
And there we go again.
Yep.
Do you always fight Kabula first?
No. There was one time when I actually did Wispy first. So, yeah. And there was this one time I actually went through this game without even one death.
I can kind of see that, even though this game can be kind of difficult sometimes, because you only have the inhale ability to rely on.
Yeah. Yes, but a death-free run in hard mode is very difficult, although I do believe it can be doable.
I'm sure it is if someone, really loves this game and has played the hell out of it. And there he goes.
Yep.
But did you kill the enemy just by landing on it with your head?
Probably.
Random floating Kirby. I like how that's a screen nuke. Hey, Kracko, didn't I just kill you? Or did we just kill you? Like a good 10 seconds before he started moving again.
Yeah.
Or just like stop for like a break for a second.
Yeah, I forget what the purpose for that pause was.
Oh, there it is. It is instant kill.
Yep. You saw it here, folks.
Okay, so we don't need to go to the race. We just proved it.
Yep.
History made here today. Well, thankfully in other Kirby games they don't force a boss rush on you. It's just something optional.
Yeah. And out of all those, besides the arena and Superstar, the only boss rush I've successfully completed was Dreamland 3.
I did the boss rush on the on Nightmare in Dreamland, though it was hard to do.
Yeah, I've tried doing that, and the farthest I ever got was DDD.
What's the boss before Meta Knight?
Oh, that's,
The thing that's always digging.
I know. Forget the name.
Yeah, I always end up getting hit the most on that guy, but, him and Meta Knight, but once I get to DDD and, the Nightmare Orb, I'm like, this is easy. Now we got these guys again.
Yep. Oh, wait, I remember now. The name of the boss was Heavy Mole.
Okay, but yeah, I end up getting hit the most on him, and then Meta Knight.
Oh, yeah. Meta Knight, in my opinion, is one of the most difficult bosses of the game.
Yeah, but they made him easy in Superstar.
Yeah, well, it's more easier in Superstar because you're not required to grab the sword.
No, but I usually do anyway because I like the sword. So I'll still do it.
Yeah, well, I don't. I like sticking with any other ability if I can. My favorites in that game are Hammer and Stone.
I don't like stone in any game, really. I don't know, I just didn't see it as a very useful ability.
I felt that way about Return to Dreamland. I didn't understand why Hammer wasn't so useful.
Yeah, I like the sword. It's probably my favorite ability. That and... I don't know, maybe just that. Oh, I like the fighter ability, and in some cases, bomb.
Yeah, I know. If you watch YouTube user Held Together with Tape, he did some Kirby Superstar speedruns with just one ability only.
And what was it?
Like one I remember watching was Beam only.
Actually, beam's actually not too useful in Adventure.
Yeah, you got a point there.
UFO is probably the best ability, but it's also the most broken one.
Yeah, like, normally you can't take UFO in another stage.
Well, it's impossible.
Well, actually, I saw a speedrunner who figured out how to do it.
Are you sure that wasn't, like, you know, a hack?
It was probably a glitch.
High jump. Ten minutes later. So is this the successful attempt?
You'll see.
I'm just gonna keep face planting.
Okay, you have no idea how difficult this battle with DDD was.
High jump. Okay, I've never seen him jump off screen before.
I know, it's crazy.
Also, kind of look. I like the look on his face when he gets hit. It's like, oh, you got me. This looks so weird. This is probably the smallest we're ever gonna see DDD. Why does he keep doing that?
Just to mess with us, I'd assume.
Yeah, he's trolling you. Oh my god. I've never seen him slide this many times. Oh, what the? It didn't count?
I got lucky.
Oh my god, you lucked out.
I know, I did.
Kirby dance. Man, Kirby has achieved the impossible.
Yeah. Yeah, like he's so small and structured. I have no idea how he can turn himself into a balloon and make that castle float in midair.
Well, there's a hot air balloon, so. Really, someone was called Sunday Rain. That reminds me of the Castlevania end credits where like someone's called the Green Stranger.
Green Stranger.
Cypher. Nice. And to think, I think this game was developed in Sakurai's basement. I think he made this game when he was like 19 or something.
And here it is 20 years later.
Still going on strong.
Yep.
And where did he get that exactly?
I don't know. Maybe it was waiting for him or something.
That's where the cannon is called a shot zone. The Poppy Brothers, probably the most. Well, actually, the Waddle Dee's probably the one enemy you see a lot. Actually, Lololo and Lololo actually got renamed in the anime. They're called Fololo and Falala. Except in the Japanese version, I think they kept the same names. Sir Kibble, that's an awesome name.
Yes. Yes, in future Kirby games he gives you the cutter ability.
What the hell's a Koozer? I love some of these enemy names like Grumbles. Really?
Yeah, well, if you play this in normal mode, then at the end you don't get the enemy roll call.
Oh, so this is hard mode exclusive. That sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, I had to keep this animation in for some reason.
Kirby's a good Samaritan.
Yeah, yes, he is.
What the?
Okay, while this animation is finishing up, I think I'm gonna go ahead and
that face.
Go ahead. All right. Until next time, this is Gold Glee Gamer 1 and CosmicMetaKnight.
Later, folks.